as I had stated earlier, I have not worked with the female form in about 15 years. And I found myself drawn back to working with figuration because mainly after the election, with everything that has been going on in this country politically, there's been a lot of discussion about human rights, and I felt that painting in pure abstraction wasn't allowing me enough freedom to say what I wanted to say more directly. So I began incorporating the female body into my work. The depiction of femaleness is given a lot, it doesn't have such a narrow margin. I find depictions of gods like Kali or very interesting, because these are both very sexual and very powerful, but they're also terrifying in their power. And I feel like when I was making this work, there's been a lot of discussion politically about let's basically destroy the planet, strip mine everything, and drill for oil everywhere, and worry about it later. And this is really relating to me towards our arrogance, thinking that we can control nature when we are actually at its mercy. And so these pieces are kind of sentinels. They're these deities that are watching our actions, and they're watching and kind of waiting, because in reality we think we have the power, but we don't. That's how I kind of resolved the problem of working with the female form, and not making it a submissive form, not making it a submissive image that is just meant to be enjoyed from a purely aesthetic place. But the paintings are also playful. I play with these ideas, and they're open-ended.
Now, earlier you had mentioned something about, mentioned that, or at least I have discovered that a lot of people, see sort of ancient cultures, reflected in your work, whether it's purposeful or not. Egyptian people have mentioned.
Absolutely
and everything.
Purposeful. Yes, absolutely. I've done a lot of research, and I'm doing it every day, looking at different. The titles of these pieces are all based on different deities that are related to nature and fertility in different cultures. And I tried to use deities from the widest group of cultures that I could find, because the similarities I find very interesting, because I think there's a basic truth in humanity there that we actually don't really address in our culture, and I've been wondering why we don't address that. In our culture, we don't really celebrate fertility, yet in all of these other cultures they do. And not celebrating fertility or encouraging that type of the support of fertility and childbearing and things like that are actually almost like suicidal to a culture. And I like these pieces. It is kind of radical to be talking about nurturing in contemporary art, because that makes people uncomfortable. But I believe that we've tried the other way, and it's not really working out so well for us. And I don't think that we can have a discussion about femininity without also discussing how we view nurturing in this society.